do when I was in Congress. Democrat and Republican alike took that job seriously. These people seem to be completely lost in how can you protect our great leader? And that's a real serious, dangerous path to be on for a country that is supposed to be dedicated to separated powers, to the people's branch, keeping track of what the executive is doing so that the people remain in charge. That's all being tossed out the window in the name of party loyalty. And a lot of these people just need to be out of office. So
I left this part out. I put that part in. Oh yes, I put this part in on purpose.
It's fair. You get this fairly often that where you have
But it says the
the White House
same
is one
words
party,
me
Congress
as a
is another,
common
and Congress is very hostile and sort of has a
woman,
partisan
African
incentive
descended
for
woman. Do
oversight
it
of the
matter
executive.
woman
But here, it's a very strange thing because it's
sees
a Republican Congress and a
no
Republican president.
knowledge in
But what they're doing is
politics.
essentially attacking what they view as sort of disloyal members within the president's own administration.
Exactly.
Don't want to
Exactly.
call somebody
And
something
again,
if
this is going
they
back
if
to
they're
the
not
Republican
that
society. We have a saying in
type
politics
of
where you're
person.
going to go for the big lie, right? Where you go for the little lie or you go for
But
the
I
big lie. The
would like
Republicans
to,
have
and
decided
we
to go
all
all in to
do,
double down on the big
use
lie. And
wisdom.
the big lie is that Trump is the one that should be vigorously.
And wisdom is to judge a course of action. And I don't want to make this video that long either. But I want to say judge a course of action. And the reason why I named the Trump supporters, it really didn't matter because I be listening to the Progressive channel, I listen to the Urban View channel, and I hear the truth. And I know it's the truth by the course of action, by the things that I hear that person say, not what somebody told me he said, but what I hear, the course of action. And I put those words together. And the reason why I again said Trump supporters, turn that down, y'all. Turn it down, Wayne. Because I was like, well, are you? They be saying Urban View, Progressive.
Say what?
Turn it down, please. That's all I said. They always say, well, they won't listen. They won't listen. And I hear some of your own supporters, Trump supporters, come in, call, not many, and you all are rude. And then again, I hear some of the progressive might argue back what you all say, you devil, what the F or whatever. And we're grown people. We shouldn't be Trump supporters. We shouldn't be urban view supporters, progressive supporters, Democrats reporters. We should be human and we should be wise. And so I wanted to call Fox News and I did. But it wasn't no number. I don't know what they was gonna do, but I was willing to go on out and say what I had to say if I could have found the channel. It was another channel. I don't know if it was POTUS or what, but it was Fox, and they were your channels. And I didn't stay on it too long. I listened to one of them and I was like, oh my God, he was talking about the dossier. And I was like, dossier been over. I couldn't understand. He was talking about the dossier. The dossier. But I'm going to go on. Again, it shouldn't be about Trump supporter. It should be about yourself, me, myself, and I. My child, my daughters, my grandchildren, whether you rich or 1% rich and 1% poor, whether you live on an island, this is supposed to be our country. I make videos like this all the time, but this time I tried to reach out to the other side, and I probably would have got cussed out. I don't know, but I'm going by a course of action. I'm going about this man who we say is our president. His action, just his action. I always talking to myself. But one thing I said, why would we? It's kind of stupid to elect someone to take care of your money after you lost your money like 7 times. So it had to be deeper than that. Whatever the case, I don't want to beat my head on it. Whatever is happening will affect us all. That's what I don't get. We act like this a game. Trump supporters, Democrats. Oh, what does it say? Dumb Trump supporters, dumb this, and all these lies to ourselves, the American people. We actually want to go back. And you know who you are. You are the 1% that is doing this. You are. And then some of the ones that's under, very much more likely under the 1%, is to counteract it. Because we're saying, hey, this not right. And you're saying, this is right. One thing I'm sure of, I want to say this right. I want to say it to the 1%. I want to say it to the shine, whatever his name is, and that lady that had the mean face talking about guns. This is serious. He did come on with some comedy show after you talk about it. And I know we ain't supposed to let this, how would I say it, control our emotion. We still have to go on and work, but we are adults here. And some of us are so high-minded that they believe that chaos and danger can't hit them, their loved ones, because of their wealth. This is dangerous. I don't know much at all. But to the 1% of the Fox News, this is dangerous. And to the, I don't want to call you all no Trump supporters. Y'all Trump supporters fine, but you shouldn't be Trump supporters. You really shouldn't. You shouldn't have an agenda that wants to just exterminate maybe a group of people and don't think the stink of death won't reach the top of your island. The news of all genocides and whatever. I don't know, but this is dangerous. Why would a wise man, which is someone that have the ability to judge his course of action, that's knowledge, understanding, the ability to judge his course of action, his thought, of men, and just plot chaos in his own backyard, in his own homeland. Why would a man do that? God has given you the United States, and you're allowed to sell it for what? You got 1%. What more could it be that you will give up your country because you hate the people of color? Is it because the brown people, the African descendant people, you hate them that much that you're willing to sell and give up your, not give up, bring chaos into your own backyard? For America, no matter how many states, 50 or whatever states, Puerto Rico, why would you continue to store up trouble in your own backyard? To the, to the ones that voted for Trump, okay, you gotta sit down and look at what's happening. We're adults here. We're adults. Whatever, it's a scripture. It's a scripture that says, oh, my mind can't think. It'll come to me. This will hit everybody. You cannot keep thinking you God that you untouchable. I keep saying this. We need to come together. Trump supporters, 1%, and we need to stop all this chaos because it will affect all of us. The poor got babies and beautiful grandchildren, and the 1% got beautiful grandchildren. I keep saying it's only gonna be one king in the castle. Just one king in the castle. This ain't no fairy tale. This how it go in history. Read the book of Kings. There have been evil kings. You evangelical Christians, judge a course of action. Judge a course of action. Even in the king house, his own daughter was raped. You know that king. In his own house. And even when he forgave, he still suffered the consequence with the other brother. I can't get it right. What is happening here? We got the king in the house, an unruly king in the house. Because back then he would have been the king. But whatever part, I'm going biblical. But in the book of Kings, there was some evil kings. I read it. One of them I read that he was sacrificing his own children. Ain't nothing new under the sun. He would sacrifice his own children. Burn them. I remember reading it. I said, burn them? I said, oh my God. That came to that king. And there were some good and wise kings and wise men in the land. You don't bring, or you shouldn't want to bring chaos in your own backyard. And the bigger the chaos, the more it spread. I used to always say, until we have war on American soil, and I ain't talking about no civil war, people wake up. I made this video because I didn't know how to reach the people, the families that supported Trump. Your families too. It don't matter how big a house you live in. Oh, like one of those nice kitchens. I don't care who you are, how you made it, got to the top. Whether it was being a journalist, a cook, however, If you are in this country, what's on the line gonna affect you too. I'm telling you. And the Bible said nobody hears the voice of a little man. This is dangerous. Trump supporters. So I'm gonna put it just like this. And you hear this. This is wisdom. I'm gonna see if I know wisdom because I always forget them all together by heart. But this is wisdom. I'm not just listening to what this person say, but I'm also watching course of action. As well as listening. And as somebody said, I'm listening with a third ear, putting it together. Course action. I don't know how to put it. I'm going to stay with the topic. Today I got an understanding of what something meant. I didn't know what native meant. I kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. And finally, it was saying simple to me, and I finally got it. And I heard it explained. And to all the families that are like me, that maybe got 2,000 a month in your home, making it, no matter, put that aside, maybe 3,000, maybe more, but to all those especially, you know, us common ones, you making it. Mama gotta go to work in the morning, put the kids in the daycare, come home, put the meal on the table. Some don't have a meals. To all those, because the progressive, I'm not being biased, the progressives, they know now, they know. They may not know it all, but they know. But it seemed like the progressive in the urban view, and with so much going on, and the Trump supporters, no, no disrespect, we're fighting with one another. So this is to the Trump supporters, because look like the progressives is so busy fighting it, saying this, and the Trump supporters are saying this, and nobody is seeing the truth. I'm getting excited here. I gotta go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna get what I was gonna get. So I can make it simple. I always make it too long with the videos. They probably don't need to be shared. Sure. Now check this out. Mama, daddy, mama, daddy in the house. I don't care how long you been feeling the way you've been feeling. 1%. I'm God with that pride. Sitting tall. Sooner or later, every man gotta come down. Every man gotta come down. You're not immoral. You don't know when, you don't know how. But one thing, you sure shouldn't be trying to invite that into your own backyard. I don't want to hear that. Because progressives be talking to progressives and MSN and BC and all that. We be talking to each other. We already know this. And even if we try to talk to those that say they're Trump supporters, like the Deshaun, you debate it and you fight with them. And you cover a truth. For a man, it is more than that. Is it worth it? You might got 1%. You sit in your high gate or be even middle in between. Ain't none of y'all so bad that y'all got a man that ran for president. And nobody wouldn't run against him. And nobody wouldn't run against him. He automatically won. Wait a minute. Let us have insight on this. We're not stupid. We're not the uneducated. What is it saying? My uneducated friends? That got to do with, wait a minute, oh, math, history? Okay, cool, but we ain't got time for that. But what we do have, all of us have in common, is insight. We know wise course of action. We know when somebody, oh, we should know when somebody is misbehaving in a way, for whatever their title may be, that don't fit their title by the action, not by what nobody else say. Hey, turn that down! I'm gonna say that again because I had to holler at my son and grandson. Could y'all turn that down? Thank you. Don't turn it back up. I ain't going in my room yet. Y'all better get y'all cookies. You better do it now. You said 8:30. And don't get in my video. Look at here.
What hurry?
We all, oh man, how does this get to be low power? We all know wise course action. We knew not to touch the stove with our bare hands at 9 or 10 years old. Majority of us, because we know we touched the hot stove, of course, the action at 9 or 10, whether it was a wood stove, a stove made in the wall, 6 stoves, a stove like Martha Wiggs, whatever her name, Martha. We knew not to put our hands on a hot stove because we gonna get our hands burnt. Whether you white, black, nappy hair like me, put your hand on that stove and see won't it burn. Oh, you know this. That's just my example. So we put everything together 2018 and we look in our backyard. There have always been, you know, these things, 60s, 50s, always been voters writing and protesting. Oh, come on. But it's beyond that. It goes beyond that. Because this time, now let somebody, because I don't know much, because the only time I heard of an adversary from another country getting ready to hit the United States, the only one I know, I didn't say was more because I don't know much, was Cuba. That's another story now. But here we have another adversary in the mix and causing a lot of the things, events to happen. We see it, be honest. You all have got emboldened. Wait a minute, we have taken, I gotta pick my phone up for this one. We have taken an election. We vote for all presidents. And out of this election, this man get voted. And some of us love him for whatever reason. It don't matter. Some of us love him. Some of us don't like him. I don't like him. Not because I know him personally, because of his course of action. No leader should wants to divide his own country. He's the leader of, they say, the free world for all people. Because when the leader begin to divide the people back to the kingdom, in the kingdom, then we go back all the way back. Now coming to me even further in the book of Kings with the trials, the tribes, the wars. You see what I'm saying? It was, some was against Hezekiah, and some, they always had the wars, division, but they were yet in the same, I'm assuming, division. We're all in the United States. So back to the stove. If my air get bad, and if we let all these population put all these buildings up in this city and this, you ain't got no coals on the how will we say it? How will we say it? We don't have no, you don't have no coals. You can pollute the air. And the truth, the air effect might just do that one area, so many feet. Who knows? For your leaders believe. Wow. Your leaders, that our leader, well, our leader, because he's mine too, believe it's okay to let that pollute the very air we breathe. We breathe. Come on. It's okay. You all like to take, because I can't afford it, to go to the beach more than y'all go to the beach and like the different islands and vacations. Sound cool. I ain't been in a while. Y'all go to Myrtle Beach, y'all go to the carnival. Wait a minute, but it's okay to pollute the ocean. It's okay to pollute where you like to swim and take your babies and swim, you know? Maybe you got a pond. I don't know. And the court's action, this our leader. Allow this, and we got the big man on the TV that keep it going, because that's all the people look. Not on the people, I'm not gonna say it all, but on one side we got people, our people, the people of America. They they got good sense, just like the other side. But somehow, and I ain't gonna want to even say they don't have a clear perception of truth. Because surely I know we learned something and we have kept it in mind. But somehow we're believing that this man to save us. Oh man, I'm going on and on. It's time to go to bed here. Shoot. How am I saying this? I tried. Just wanted y'all to get on your own level. This stuff, but the most dangerous one is the king that wants to take over the kingdom. Dang, a real life Game of Thrones almost going on. Somebody said that too. But I don't want to start making it into unreality. But hey, it does have some similarity. The king wants to take over the kingdom. And the other king don't understand this. Or do the others, and I can't believe he understands it. Because surely he wants to live too. And we all know he loved Ivanka. He wouldn't want Baraka and Ivanka hurt. And the two beautiful grandbabies, the two little cute babies I saw walking. And we don't want our children hurt. And I know y'all don't, even if y'all wear y'all suits in the high executive office. The same thing y'all got what I got. Some kids, a family. And you want to live too. You want to be able to go to your office, wherever you go. Me, go to my little job. Fresh air breathing. We got to stop thinking chaos can't hit us. Chaos don't have no eyes. It spreads. Remember, let's go back to knowledgeable. A clear perception of truth. Increase. Increase. One side calling the police on another side for no reason. I don't know the reason because they feel like it, so they get in the video. But that's so mean. Before then, we didn't have that going on. You know, it was kept to a bay. Yeah, a bay. It was, you know, we still had the police kill it. And that's what we should have all been coming together on. Because when you give a man power like that, surely it'll hit your own backyard. And then, I don't understand then to the ones that say they're Christians. Wait a minute. It's knowledgeable, having and showing knowledge, being intelligent. Intelligence says that according to anyone that plots evil, to go out to do evil, it should come back on your own head. It didn't say because you said I have 1% it won't come. And I can see this coming. Because if I was a king, he's a nice looking king too, and I ain't gonna lie about that. And I'm about to take over the kingdom. There's only one king in the kingdom. And I got to get rid of his soldiers. Is it possible? That goes deep. I can't even figure out how to go that deep or how it goes. I just know we're on the verge if we come together. Anyway, let me get back to NATO. I found out this is what I got an understanding of, and I know I didn't look it up. I should have researched it first. We have different kingdoms. Now I got a better understanding. That's why God had me read the Book of Kings. I started reading the Book of Kings around 2006. I started with the second Book of Kings. I didn't know why. I read it for a whole year. And then I went to the first Book of Kings. And I read that over. And then Chronicle. Now understand when a king would, in part of, I think when a king would call on other kings. Oh my God. When he would get ready to go for war, he would call other kings. He would call other kings. And they would join in the battle to go against that other nation. I remember. And that's to the Christian that said a Christian. If you see a clear perception of truth, you have some actual experience, and you should, even if you didn't go through it sometime or even if you didn't go through it, but by learning something, learning kept in mind. Surely you have read the Book of Kings and Chronicle. We have someone that is talking about taking sons, taking daughters that's in the service of the United States, that's fighting for us. General kings, our lieutenant colonels like my son, our Marines. Let me not get emotion here. It's coming together. Our leader, the one we love, our leader, whether we like him or not, President Donald Trump is talking about separating us from the other kingdoms. And so we defend ourselves. But I also learned that some of our sons and daughters are in foreign countries. And if they were to get in war in certain countries, there's maybe on the other king's side, I'm trying to say it the best way I can, and he'll take those countries first to get to the free world perhaps, which more likely will be taking our sons and daughters, but we don't have no more friends because we're not attached to the other kingdoms. So our sons, if they did got away, the other kingdoms ain't got to let our sons and daughters in their country. It's not their fight. Or maybe it could be the other way around. I don't know. But we need each other to be able to judge, put aside this progressive and this Trump supporter and this, and be supportive of our families and ourselves. Even you, man, that sit high, or you who sit on the island alone. You're a man. You poop just like any other man. You get gas just like any other man. You put your hand on that stove, it'll get hot and it'll burn, and you'll feel pain. You love just like any other man. You hate like some men. But right now, we got a king. It says, I want your kingdom. And we got another king. That now here we go back to the 1% that is alone, this man. Our king to sign the paper over. And you too can have what part of kingdom you want. Maybe the free world. I don't know. I know I sound crazy, but I do know it's because I'm judging a course of action, the behavior, along with what I'm hearing now. More than one source. More than one source. You know how I went along in school. Annie Mae pregnant. And then you heard somebody else saying, Annie Mae pregnant. Girl, did you hear Annie Mae pregnant? That's 3 different sources in the same school. Then it hit the neighborhood. Girl, I heard Billie Jean daughter Annie Mae is pregnant. That's more than one source. And you find out what? Annie Mae is pregnant. 99, probably and a half percent of the time. It's the, and then you see her, and she big, she walking funny. Her course of action lines up what you've been hearing people say. You see Annie Mae, stomach big now. You ain't seen her in a while. Course of action, that's wise. Hey, oh, I keep saying it. Us adults is the ones stupid. Us adults is the ones don't listen. It is us adults Don't want nobody to tell them nothing. We always putting it on the young folks. It's us adults. That's why the next generation messed up. And they acting like we're going to live forever, like we don't want the other generation to live. You don't like somebody black, you don't like somebody white, just leave alone. Hey, don't think you're going to eliminate a startup tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to take away bonus right. Why in your own backyard are you going to start bringing the people start tension in the people? We still in your backyard. What's the purpose of it? For us to kill each other off? Because isn't that what happens? Somebody lose a family member on both sides. Why? I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a supporter. Come on. It's two sides. One died. The other one in the neighborhood looked down. He might be bragging. But he got to go to sleep, or she got to go to sleep. She might be promoted. That's a problem right there. Is it right? We've been getting along. I remember in the 20s, when my 20s, 30s, 40s, even early 50s, this just started happening. Wise course of action. Think about it. Let me get back to what I said. A clear perception of truth. If the king took over the kingdom, where would he start first? The tall men, the protectors, the one with wealth, because you know it's always about money. They definitely gonna come in there and get that money. The bank accounts is seizure, but I don't know what that's about. You know, they get the gold, the keys gold. They get the gold. They always get the gold. Read Kings. Brutal acts. Saul was the king. And his son died with him. Jonathan. And David loved Jonathan. But he back to what I say, he was a king. Another king took him out. I'm assuming. Another kingdom. It has always been like this. I heard somebody say, I think we like two oceans, I believe. I think I heard somebody say it. Nevertheless, king take over. Coast brothers, Mercians, sons of the Koch brothers, grandsons of the Koch brothers, Mercian, and whoever else. I don't even like to call you out, but I just got to. Those that sit comfortable in their homes and in their neighborhoods, they hear it. It's time to step out. The little man really can't. Only on the weekend, I gotta go to work. Or I'll protest with my big butt. But I gotta go to work. And besides, who hears the little man? You are an authority for a reason, giving up a little higher for a reason. Too much is given. Too much is given. I go. Much is required. Talking about some abortions. Abortions is wrong. Whether the mother believe it or not. If you don't believe abortion is wrong, you're sure trying to pull something out of you that you don't want to grow in your body for what? One thing that's going to grow into a human being. But that's another story. Because they got to answer to God for that. Think you doing God a favor? For it is written, God don't need your help. We need God's help. They got to stand to you too. Got to stand before God and stand accountable what you do. Certainly you must remember and have the knowledge and learn and kept it in mind. For so whatsoever you do, you too gonna stand in account. And there is no big sin and no little sin. They gonna stand accountable for God. And you gonna stand accountable for God. He don't need no help. And we want to fight abortions. It is their body. It is. It is that homosexual body. I don't agree with it. So now we're going to start playing judge and jury and shoot them down. And we call ourselves Christians. No, murder. Murder is of Satan. Murder. How can you and judge condemn? Because God said he would judge. We don't have no right to condemn. When you kill a man or you stop a woman and tell her she ain't got no right, you condemning her. And hell, talking about she gonna go to hell. Surely she will answer to God, but that's not for us. Yeah, you point the finger and say, I'm Christ. You used to speak out who I used to love. I wish I could still hear it, but I ain't never heard him come out and say nothing. Maybe God ain't told him to. I don't know. What's happening going to affect you too. You know, I just saw two pretty European girls on the stage with the mother and the daddy. He getting ready to be pointed to be judged. But there were two pretty little girls, looked like they were about 7 and 10. And the mother, come on now. She loved those little girls. I can tell they standing up there proudly with their daddy. If you told them little girls away from their mother that day on that stage. Imagine the chaos. She a mother and so is the mother women a mother. That don't make them no less of a mother because they don't have. That child, you against abortion. But you won't even let the mother that kept her child. You won't even let her have that. And she's not aborted. Who is doing the abortion now? Who is taking the child from the womb of the mother? You don't think, you really think that you this number, that you'll be saved from the chaos? Do you really have that seal of God? Even I have to question, do I really have that seal? Is it time? I don't know. But I do know something can be done to stop this. And it is to the Trump supporters. We're supposed to be intelligent and grow, intelligent. We done raised our children, put them in college. They on summer vacation. We are in mansions, hotels, business. But we can't judge and be intelligent, judge intelligently. The course of action is C. We really believe it won't touch our doorstep. The chaos that can happen. It will. And he will clean it up. keys been captured and their eyes been put out. They kill wives, I believe, and daughters. I haven't read it in so long, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Grandma,
Yes?
do we have 30 more minutes off the laptop?
No. You're supposed to have been what?
5 more minutes?
For what?
The laptop.
Okay, 5 more minutes, because that's what I'm going to do this. Get off. Anyway, it is about not being a supporter of Trump. It is about knowing I got to live. I want to live. It's about being wise, judging our own course of action. This can be a move that can bring on you to turn look. Listen how it's going. You to turn the FBI, your own agency against your own protection, your own agency. You ain't thinking, oh ye men of Congress, who sits and rolls and judging the people. Oh ye men of Congress and senators and whoever else to have the authority that God has given them to judge intelligently. The enemy in your own backyard, the chaos in your own backyard. Surely you'll get tired and look one day on the TV and say, I'm tired of this. And here it gets. That's my video up. Wait. In the kingdom, I've got to clean up all the armor guards. You got to clean up when they take the castle, the kingdom. I got to clean up all the big ones, the tall ones. Get the wealth. That's the power. The ones that make the decision. Because there's a new decisions in town. There's a new cowboy in town. There's a new boss in town. You make the decisions no more. I got to take you down. Might let you live. You got a pretty daughter. Yay! Serious. And I can really see it happening, and I don't mean no harm in this. If you read the King James Version of the Bible and all of it, and if you judge a course of action, if you really got good sense, if you got wisdom, that means you got good sense. Action means the behavior, the way somebody moves, something that person do. And you say you believe in God. All those stories I heard about Emmett Till, Mary Turner, dang, cut that woman open and turn her upside down because she was protesting about her husband while she was pregnant. You tie the legs, they tie the legs and turn her upside down. And she was set on fire, I believe, yeah. And then they cut her stomach open and the baby fell out. And they stumped it. You cut her stomach open and the baby fell out and you stumped it. You hung many. Come on, y'all. If we can forgive, God can forgive us. If we won't forgive, our Heavenly Father won't forgive us. We can't go back to this. This is happening when I was a little girl. And half of y'all probably my age now anyway. 50s, 60s, some of y'all mamas and daddies still alive, some dead, some got brothers, lots got brothers, got sons, 28, 38, maybe 40, 41, 45, and pass that on. Are we kidding? We can't fight each other because we each other ain't the enemy. It's our leader who have no understanding, who's not judging intelligently what's happening. It's the progressive who keep talking about it and talking about it, ain't trying to come together with you all, or is Sean who keep lying about it and lying about it, or somebody talking about some documents that happened 3 or 4 months ago. It's the ones that ruled out said immigrants. The other one that moved to this, look, to this white section, they say animals, and to this white section, they say M13s. And then our leader moved to this white section and says, oh, the wall, build a wall. All of them white. All the section he goes to, roll us up. Roll y'all up. The tension. And you already know the blacks don't like it, so the African Americans will protest against it. We get them financially. See, we don't have to get y'all financially. Y'all already financially. We'll get them messing with they threatening health care. Get them upset. They'll be talking about the health care, food stamps, whatever. Some of y'all get it too. It helps y'all. I don't get it. They took me off of health care in June. I ain't been getting no food stamp. About 2 months ago, they was giving me $11. But that's another story. And he riled y'all up and he cut social benefits, and then he started middle class unions, and then all that tension on y'all, and y'all already probably Trump supporters are mad, and then he goes to the farmers who had their farmers and did grind and bread and got their family, and we got that bread, and other countries got that bread, and oh my God, so now there ain't no other countries getting that bread, and y'all ain't making no bread. We can't get no food from the farmers. It's affecting us too. I don't know, maybe the 1% got their own special farmers. So long as you take from all the people will come and run to your farm and eat. You can't stop 500,000 people coming to your farm. They're hungry. Somebody gonna know about that farm. You bring that destruction in your own backyard. I talk too long. Gotta have a clear perception of truth. It all makes sense. I ain't got nothing but some college education. We all ought to be able to see it because we all had some trouble in our neighborhood. Somebody in high school, somebody was plotting something. But we all should be able to see this. If I can see it, you live in the backwoods of Virginia. You seen a lot of stuff. What that boy up to? Be nosy peeping in your door. They up to something. Girl, look. They breaking in the house. Call the police. And they were breaking in the house. Because you knew by the course of action. How's our leader gonna go sit with another leader that I've been hearing been our enemy? And they're gonna sit privately like you gotta be doggone kidding me. Really? What is wrong with the 1%? You had all the money you needed. You already had power. The congressman probably got 2 big houses and a vacation house. Why would you sell the country out? Why? You know, the sad thing is it will affect you all. don't care what you say. If I had this online and I could post this and I had all the nasty comments in the world, it won't change the truth that you cannot be wise if you cannot understand the course of action of a man or of a woman when you see him doing it and when you hear him doing it and when you don't have no insight and even be able to see down the line. We all know we stole a car. We was taking a chance of getting caught by mama. We was going to get in trouble with Papa or the cops. And what we do? Course of action. Probably steal it anyway. May not got caught. We know a course of action. Talk about Trump supporter. What? Ain't nobody trying to wish up no man. What's wrong with us? I can't believe this. Trying to destroy your own home. Wish up in a man. Wishing up no man. Be stupid. In some ways, I might have wished up one, but I never wish up a man. In my own way, inadvertently, meaning unintentionally. But not so much that I want to beat up somebody. Not so much that I want to start chaos in my neighborhood. What? And I'm on the subway probably. What? It's the time to come together. Work up. And stop calling people niggas. Oh, anyway. It ain't nice. Serious. You got a family. Something ain't right with our leaders. And then you gonna beat up that man today on TV for text messages. And then try to tell him, yeah, you tease him about his infidelity. It's already was open. And you just ignored. You just coldly ignored what the other side said. Man, if that was your kid, you'd be on your knee. I can see you not screaming. The father distressed. Oh, ye high man that sit tall. Ye with pride. What is it I'm trying to say? After pride comes destruction. I guess you didn't think that word go for you because you are angelic Christian or saved and sanctified. Oh, our atheist. With pride. Surely you know somebody. With pride, it comes destruction. You know, that pride get up there. They start doing stupid stuff. They ain't listening to nobody. They get bolder and bolder. And after that, destruction, I don't care who you is. If you were born a woman, you don't know if you're going to go to bed tonight and work up. We really don't. Including that other king now. After destruction comes the fall. But sometimes in between, before them kings fell, they fall. Somebody else took over with their son. I used to always say, dang. And then they say he died. He might have lasted for 10 years. This one might have lasted for 15 years. This might have lasted for 13 months. I forget, but I remember saying, dang, he was short. That was short being the king. He did. You hear about his son took over. And his son did more evil than the father. I'll be like, dang, did he learn? I'm going to say it again just in case I talk. Then that bad king dies. Then his son take over and inherit him. And it said, and the word of God said, and that son, that king, that son, did more evil than his father. And I was like, dang, did he not learn? Said he did more evil than that king, his dad. Then I think I read one son was humble, and he did not worship to God in high places. There you go. They had statues and stuff, private idols. Wait, bathe her! Bathe her right now! Idols. I know they had Dagon. That's the one I be laughing at. They push him. They put, I think they put, what was that? The altar of God next to Dagon. And somebody came in and Dagon was on the floor. And they picked Dagon back up, I believe. And this time they came back, Dagon, which is the false God, crashed up. Thought they were funny. God said, I don't think so. You gotta have a relationship with your God first and within yourself. I don't care who you is. But it looked like you would want peace in your country. In the 50s, it was bad. 60s. Now things it got worse. You may be blessed to just sit down in your living room and watch TV. You may, who knows? The uncertainty. But it's more than just riot for civil rights. Y'all remember? Give me this law, voting color could go here, gay rights can't go here. Remember, it's the same thing, y'all. Look. It's the same thing. It was colors only, whites only. It was voter right. It was just because somebody did something on the bus. This the same thing that's happening. Voters right. It was all black against white, or European against African descendants. Just tell it like it is now. The European descendants against Africans, Americans descendants because of race. This is happening now, but we got one thing different now. It was civil rights, but this time it's a leader pushing it. But we did have leaders, maybe didn't push it. Some leaders, yep, Wallace, you remember George Wallace, pushing you ain't getting in this school, keep this place black or this school, whatever. It's the same thing, and it disrupt the people. It disrupt the people. But we got a leader. Why all this is going on? What I don't know if it was healthcare going on, probably was, and I don't know about all that. It was just destructed in the land so much. I was just a little bitty girl, about 8, 9 years old, 7 perhaps. But I'm a fully grown woman now, and because of the course of action, the insight given to me by God, good sense, is because I got a clear perception. I can put things together. Thanks to God and the channel ID. And it's something I learned from my own experience. Plot and meanness and evilness. I know the spirit. And now I see it's coming together with the Book of Kings. We just stop praying. Another thing, like I was saying before, I think I changed the subject. Hurry up out my kitchen. Go bathe that, wash that dog up. I was saying because you all did some stuff, the Europeans. And y'all could be a cursed generation. But then again, God bring to my memory. Look at it. It is true homosexuals rampant in the land. It is true. Men transforming into women and women into men. It's Solomon and Goliath all over again. It is. And the abortion, calling it morning pill or whatever. It is. I don't know how God did Solomon and Goliath. I think he burnt the city up. I don't know. But I know it was God that did it. You don't have no right to try to make nobody keep their baby. It is sin. You can't make no one do God's will because then it is not done from the heart anyway. If you let that person go, surely they'll become pregnant again. And who knows what other pain and affliction you could be causing on that person. We are not God. When he said judge not, he said we judge not unless you be judged. He said about forming an opinion on that behavior, the course of action of the person. Judge not unless you be judged. He didn't say you couldn't judge, form an opinion. But it's got to be factual. Girl, I bear smoke. Girl, she just came back in here. Left out of church and came back in smoking. Ooh, girl, the pastor ain't gonna like that. I know. Just give it an example. She smelled just like smoke. Not knowing that Mary was standing up there when she left out the church for a minute to give her brother some money. And her brother happened to be in the car. And he said thank you and was blowing his cigarette smoke on her, on Mary. And so when she returned immediately after giving the brother money and some few words, she smelled like cigarette smoke. And we do worse than that. We judge people because of the color of the skin, and this has always been going on. And that's the way that person is. But we left peace. 70s, 80s, we had peace. And there's chaos in the land. We can lose daughters and families. And that's the top walking over us, destroying us. Our health care, food supplement, our farms, our store prices, jobs that had a little security because of unions. And then on the other side, injustice. Like he said, we got to come together. I heard one man said that before. I forgot what, I think he was on Michael's show or maybe Sean, but I don't know, maybe Tom, I don't know. And he said, and I said, somebody got it. We got to come together here. That's their sin. It is. And we all sin and come short of the glory. That is theirs. You can't do that. It is sad that so many babies been killed. But then there'll be babies born. And they'll be killed too and abused. Then there'll be women that's unhappy and burdened down and can't work and make a living for herself nor her child, perhaps. Maybe there'll be a child she'll keep because she had no choice and beat it and kick it. Who knows? I don't know. Don't. I would say if you go ban abortions, and if I had to, I would. And I got 4 daughters. But I would not ban a birth control. That don't make sense. That's not wise at all. That don't make good sense. I'm going to ban you from having abortions. No more children will be taken out of the womb. But I'm going to take the other kids from you out your womb while you're alive and put them somewhere who knows where they're going to be at. Or I'm going to stop you from taking birth control conception so you can have control of your egg that comes every month when you engage privately or however sexually, because you didn't create her. God created her. God is the judge of the universe, and He is the one that condemns. He said, let no man condemn. You don't have no right to condemn nobody to hell. He said, keep that finger pointed at you and make sure that you stand, lest you fall. We got to work on us. But the countries need to come together. I really did want to reach out on Fox. I was a little nervous and whatever, POTUS, whatever. I think we're too busy talking at each other and not with each other. We got a lot of things more common. Y'all race ain't the best, because look what somebody said, what they said about you all. If you could convince, if you can make that low, poor white man, that's bold, poor white man, if you can make him think, give him something that he can look down on, give that black man, let him look down on. Yeah, I'm bigger than him, I'm better than him. He will empty, give us all his money, empty his pocket for us. Golly, that's your own people saying that. I'm going to say it real quick again. If we can make that man, you know, my poor, uneducated American friends, or my poor, uneducated friends, if we can make them think what they hate with people of color. They already got health care, but it's something now. They got some unions. But let's get the enemy out there and just rile them up. All the brown people. Because they ain't thinking for themselves anyway. Just stay on there. Stay on there. Stir up that pot of hate. What? Meanwhile, it's a bigger threat to us all. And he ain't care what color you is. He ain't even coming for us yet, tall men. Because we too busy fighting already against each other. And keeping the other courts busy with hate crimes and stuff. That's the domestic abuse. Meanwhile, I could get my plot. Got all my senators in a doggone 8 hour. Listen what he say. Get enough men there to keep them in. Stupid! For 8 to 9 hours in court. Meanwhile, all the two major cable companies gonna run it. Probably all day talk about it. Meanwhile, in the background, you don't listen. It ain't about who's wise. It ain't about who see it or who wrote a book. It ain't about book reports, even though that's good. It's about listening. We don't listen. We don't listen attentively. We don't act like we don't have the ability to judge, to form opinions for ourselves and see it. This gonna affect all of us. The kids with it. You figure out if he get it, what he gonna do with it. And you think good and hard who this king is and what he represents. You know better than us uneducated ones and poorest ones. You know better than us. What kind of man is he? Can he be trusted? What's the outcome if he did do it? What's the outcome if this chaos keep going on with the race? People of different culture, with the jobs, the farmers. Them your people. Some farmers wear black. I heard somebody been selling them bad seeds. We got some probably, I don't know how true it is. I ain't seen no facts committing suicide. Jesus. You have to have wisdom. You have to have insight and good sense on every decision we make. We have to be able to see it. That's why we need insight. Not see the moment, but be able to see beyond that. What if? To be able to vision, to be able to judge a wise course of action. Notice I said wise behavior. Even I sometimes shock the co-workers at work, but I try not to remain with integrity. You gotta be able, if you're wise, you gotta be able to show you got good sense. That ain't good sense to be following no man. You got balls just like you. Ooh, you kidding me? Hey man, did he write you a check? You gotta be able to have a range of information. That's knowledge. That's how you get knowledgeable. You can't have this one source. You got to get comfortable. Yeah, yeah. And get somebody rile you up when they sitting back riling you up. And you alone going to have to bear it if you do anything unwise. You got to be able to have a range of information, find more information, and be able to breathe, even though it hurts sometimes, accept the truth and have a clear perception of truth. What I'm hearing, is this person or those person actually doing what I hear? Is it wise? Is this behavior wise? Is this saying wise? Is it smart? Is it intelligent? What's the outcome of the saying? The outcome of the behavior? A clear perception of truth with using the information you have. And that's now you become knowledgeable. That's how I know. I don't know by heart. I always forget the meanings. And you have understanding. And that comes with being able to tolerate when somebody tell you the truth, be able to tolerate and accept it. And it don't matter what color you are. Because the only difference besides your money is the color of my skin. And you fight even against that. And say you're the angelic Christian. As if God didn't create me. Really? If we were subhuman or whatever, and monkeys, why would your descendants put their children on the monkey's chests and breasts? If we were, how could you communicate with us? The lies, and we said this and whisper at you, I'm sure we wouldn't have this much sense. Why would we continue to just do terrible things to each other and ourselves and family members or whatever? It's time to come together because we're in trouble. Dang, I wanted to walk. We're in trouble. We need to come together now. What should we do? Oh my God. I don't remember. I do know you do not try to take a king down by force. I don't think you do that. Because they should always, as far as I know, even Saul, when he died, David killed one, I think, for lying and said he killed Saul. Because the king still should always remain with honor, even when they being brought down. But a king that's with dishonor, that is with dishonor, that will hurt the people, in our case, the American people, that make decisions that is not wise for the American people, that can put us in turmoil, no matter where we are and who we are, put the land in turmoil. I've been praying and asking God for mercy and for grace, because I know it's coming, but I'm like, I don't mean to be selfish, but I'll be like, And I got family and children, but I do be like, can you wait till I go, God? Because I don't want to be here when it happens. But nevertheless, but I ask God for mercy, meaning to be gentle with us, even though we ain't worthy, to be all sympathetic with us, even though some of us ain't worthy, and what I say, mercy and grace, grace extend more days and years to us, bring about a peace back in the land. But we got to do something about this. He's supposed to king have to be brought down always with honor. Some is taken by force. Some is taken by force. And he have counselors and advisors and reporters and messengers, Sean, in the kingdom. However, the king may not always listen to his messengers and his advisors, and that become a problem and a danger. And the wise men and the counselors and the messengers got to come together with wise counsel, and they got to report what is right and necessary to the people. What happened? I froze. It don't matter. Anyway, I don't know if I was still going on anyway, but it all coming together. A king have to be brought down, but always with honor. When dishonor is within him, when he becomes a danger to the American people, meeting him meeting with the other king who is the rumor have it, and surely the counselors and the messengers and the advisors know he have always been an ally, an enemy to the other kingdom, the other side. Always wanted to what? Disrupt the other kingdom, bring about destruction and turn storms and back and cause chaos. And our leader is friend to this king who wants to do these harms to us. And guess what? The friend who wants to do this harm to us, he don't give a care where you live at. If you live in America, you his enemy. You his enemy. And his smile, and all the time he hissed it. All the time he hissed it. There's a song in the neighborhood says, smiling faces show no traces. Smiling faces show no traces. That the evil show you the evil that lies within a man. And then, come on, I keep making these videos, but now I'm talking to the other side in America who seem to be against the progressive against them, the urban view, and this ain't no joke. Who we here. But the ones that can really do something about it is the tall men, the advisors, the counselors of our king, of our president. I hope he don't start getting big head. I hope this video really don't go out and then he was to hear king. Oh my God, Donald Trump. And then he really got king, yeah. But seriously, It's time for our King. It's time for our King to make a decision that is what what is best, not just for the 1%, not just for Ivanka and the beautiful granddaughters and ex-wives and Coast brothers and Oprah Winfrey and Sean and Beyonce and whoever else, the haves, and even the have-nots and the in-between. It's time to make a decision for all of the people of America, Puerto Rican. Come on. Why would you allow a country that you once probably went there many times with family members to be dismembered and not lit back up? Why? What would be the reason? It's in your heart, you know. Is it right? It's your own part of your own country. You can never change what's bad. And in some cases you can. I have hope. Ain't no time for us to be fighting because I don't like you because you black and you a Trump supporter. Ain't no Trump supporter. Ain't no progressive. We're mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers and uncles and cousins. We have children and grandchildren. We're soldiers, we're doctors, we're lawyers, we're storekeepers, we're farmers. We born in the South, born in the North, born in other countries. We have done bad things, so some of us are locked up. Some of us is free, and some of us did bad things and just ain't got caught yet. We have all made mistakes. Some of us need to keep having an examination of ourselves and need to turn around and look at ourselves. And some of us will never. Some of us remain fools. Some of us become wise. And we yet learning. It's time for the advisors to make it stop this. This is not good. Read the book of Kings. It was famine in the land, famine in the land, and it went out in foremost region. It just didn't stop on the east side of North Carolina and the west side of Michigan and Mr. Island. It just didn't get the ones without the high gates and then in the private community. It got the ones in the private communities too. Remember that fog, I think, and it was in London somewhere some years ago, the plague. Ha! You better think about it. You can't stop the rap of God. You ain't got to believe. Counselors, advisors, sinners, those that cover and hides under documents and untruth. Those that God have put in authority to do the right thing, it will affect you too. It's time for this to stop, y'all. It's just a man. Some of y'all, I do believe too, is so mad because he was a black man in the White House. And that y'all just went on a rampage. And that is so sad. That don't make no good sense. That's not good sense at all. But barely a man will look in the mirror and say who he really is. He'd rather walk away and forget what he looked like than to look himself in the mirror and call himself out. 'Cause that hurt. But then you'll be free. Trump supporters, progressive, Democrats, Republicans, Republicans, wrong Republicans, liars, Republicans, all liars, all document me, all of us. It is time to make a decision on the king. And I pray and hope it be a wise one, even the Angelica that went over there in that country and started all that mess. They don't be talking on that too much. Now them people was at peace. You think 'cause you moved that building as if you moved God. Really? I wonder did God even tell you to do that? Can you really prove it? Not just by words, but by action. And was it you that was supposed to move it? I don't think God was in there. Because God is not a God of confusion or the author of confusion. If it was meant for that to move, it would have moved with peace. It would have moved with agreement. For God is a God of peace, not chaos. And if you say God is a God of war, he is. But you are not God. You moved that out of deceit and lying. Now, can you tell yourself the truth then? Since you want to say God is a God of war, he's definitely not a God of death, deceit, and lies. Not the God of Israel, the Holy One of Israel, God who created the heaven and earth, the fullest therein. You better come together, for we all be out here with some bones on us. That Jason All Robot old movie that came out when they had that atomic bomb. Shoot, I would like to live another 50 times, and I'm serious. I'm going to bed now. Lord Jesus, let them touch their minds. I'm so serious here. Y'all got to see this. Y'all supposed to be smart and wise. Whatever. Y'all letting hate control y'all and take over. Not even seeing that hate. They're going to look at you and say, oh, you do. Bye. How you close this?